All right. So let me make sure I got this. This is going. This is going. All right. Make sure I hear my echo as always. Yep. All right. So I've been talking for a while about a video that I had privated. Video that I'd made for Hunter a while back, and this is it. I'm gonna show it, um, and yeah, I had to watch it just to make sure that I had to go find it because it's not easy always to use. It's not easy to find your unlisted YouTube videos, but unless you're using the app. But when you're on the computer, it kind of becomes a pain in the ass. But as you can see, it's titled Okamoto. It's unlisted, and got what 138 subscribers, hitting the big time, man. Should monetize this shit. But anyway, I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this to start with, and just let this roll. That was interesting. Something that I don't think much changed as far as my opinion. I mean, I don't know. I really don't understand how a lot of stuff works, and I do say it in this video. Again, though, if you want to know like what was going on behind the scenes, how all this stuff was going on between small group people, videos being shared around, stuff like that. This is one of those videos, and it's about 10 minutes. So I'll go ahead and roll through this because it's based on what I've been doing anyway. All right, so this is gonna be a little quick and dirty here, so I can get this out. I'm gonna take down a path that I gone down here, and what this means, I don't have a fucking clue. It's just a rabbit hole I stumbled upon. Originally, I wanted to look up Paddock's Central Park Apartments. Figure that's kind of a fairly decent investment, and it's also the email he supposedly used. So, figure it must mean something to him. Now, I believe he also had some dealings in Florida with some sort of Central Park Apartments. Also, I'm not even sure which one the email is tied to, but this is just where I started. And like I said, I haven't. This is quick and dirty because uh, I really haven't had a lot of time to go into this. This is just what I kind of found just messing around with this last night. All right, so Central Park Apartments, Mesquite, Texas. Not too much exciting here. Some good reviews under new management about 3 to 4 years ago, and bad reviews starting with new management about 8 months ago. Um, so really, not too much going on with that. The so to go a little further, what I started doing is I just figured went to the original report and looked up the agent, Keith Short. Figure worked with the guy, may as well look at him. All right, so about this realtor, Keith Short. Um, I just want to say, this was an early video, and apologize for the painful scrolling throughout all this, but that's just the way I did things back then. Living in Houston, Texas. He's it says he's connected with 50 companies. Now, from my web searches, it looks like he's now an attorney out there in Texas. So, what do we got with these 50 companies? It seems like kind of a lot. All right, so we see here Mesquite Central Park Apartments, GP4, which I don't know. I don't know what that means. I'm guessing it means group, as well as what I'm guessing is group two, but we have Mesquite Central Park Apartments 2 Limited. And we'll get back to that. All right, so now we go back to the report. And on the report, we see Paddock. What it says here is Central Park Apartment GP1, which hell, I don't know if that means group or what that means. LLC. So that's the one we're actually looking for here. All right, so here we see on Short's page the listing. And it says franchise tax involuntarily ended, which I looked up, and what it seems is that means the business is no longer in existence, I guess. All right, so in the report, it lists date last seen of 8/23/2017. I honestly don't know enough about all this to know what that even means. And so that's where I'm kind of stuck on that. All right, so here we are with Group 1 LLC, Mesquite Central Park Apartments. Again, GP, I don't know. It could mean something completely different. I'm just saying group because I just don't know. All right, so we scroll down on that same page, and here's Paddock put down as manager, and start date of 2012. Don't know why. When he bought the damn place, supposedly in 2004, maybe this guy was not the original agent. I don't know that, or I don't understand how a lot of this works. And I believe the building was built in 2003. Paddock looks like he started that LLC in 2004. It's named after this damn apartment complex. I'm guessing that's when he bought it. But we got the name Stephen Paddock here, so we know we're on at least on the right track. So looking at the rest of these Central Park listings that this guy has as an agent, or started to look at them, and most of them are pretty benign. They don't have any people listed in this little people category like you do on here. But one of them did. And I haven't looked at a lot of the other listings that are on here, which I'm guessing some of those may be similar or may be involved with Paddock. I haven't done that yet. And because a lot of these listings are actually in Los Angeles where Paddock owned a lot of property. I'm guessing this was his go-to realtor. I don't know. I'll get to that eventually. But for today, it's not what this is about. But of all the benign stuff, all the Mesquite, all the stuff in Mesquite that this guy had that had no names on it, there's one here that did. And this is where shit gets a little strange. Mesquite Central Apartments, whatever, Group 4, LLC, whatever the fuck. So there's this thing. And this is the one that has a name to it, attached to it. Director, Kurt H. Okamoto. That was interesting, right? Because I've heard that name before. I was trying to figure out where I've heard that name. It's Peggy Paddock. And I believe this is his ex-wife. And it looks like possibly her maiden name is Okamoto. And here we have Kurt H. Okamoto. According to this, Kurt has never lived in Texas, but was apparently a director for some apartments there in Texas, which I don't know how that works, but I'm guessing, look at the age, he's maybe Peggy's brother. So the old brother-in-law of Stephen Paddock. So here's Kurt, and it looks like he passed back in 2018. Not too much info here. Does have Peggy Okamoto Paddock. Peggy Paddock as relationship status, single, but has Peggy Paddock here as family members. And again, I haven't checked into any of these other names on here. I'm just Just looking at this guy right now. All right, so Kurt's Facebook is still up, and nothing's been posted for a few years. Obviously, um, it's mostly filled with pictures of surfing and food, and I'm thinking this is him, Los Angeles Harbor College. He's out here in LA. So again, what this all means, I don't have a fucking clue. Did Paddock buy two lots of apartments and put one in his brother-in-law's name at the time, or why wouldn't he put the wife instead? Um, I didn't get through all the reviews on the apartments, but from what I read, they started off nice, then shifted management a few times. Recent reviews are pretty bad. Um, I did find the name Capstone Management as the early management company, but I haven't had time to dig too deep into that. And one more thing I want to show. Look who decided to put their name on this fucking review page. I thought this was just kind of humorous. Anyways, what all this bullshit means, I don't know. You know, a lot of this is over my head as far as UCC filings and junk like that, all this tax law stuff. Um, could be a whole lot of nothing, but I did find it interesting that I was at least able to link those two names together with Paddock and this Okamoto. All right, and that's where that ends. The I don't know. Piggybacking off that, there were a couple things that came up there that were kind of interesting. It's reviewing that. Name Shaw came up. Seems to me we've seen some Shaws. It's a Darylyn Shaw though. Some of those addresses look pretty familiar also. So let's get out of this and let's see if we can get into the banality of Stephen Paddock's life. So Doty Avenue, I believe. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Um, I believe Doty was one of the buildings that was listed in the background report for Okamoto, I believe. It's Doty. That's a Hawthorne. He also had what was it? Shaw, I think I was looking at. So there's Kurt Okamoto there with Fall Creek Lane, which was also in his name. Let's see. Seems to me I saw a Shaw somewhere in this mess. Maybe not. Maybe not. And then I went back and I looked at the one of the videos to see where Mark Gates. There's Mark Gates. My first video of this series or whatever here. You don't have to retract your message. What are you doing? Anyway, the I went back and I looked, and what it was I was looking over another background report. So it's kind of same minutia, and that's why a lot of these names are coming up. This Mark Gates, I believe, came up in that one. Connie McCain came up in that one, and just came up as known associates. So that probably came from this right here, that she bought a house from and all that sort of stuff. So it throws her on an associates list. I'm guessing. Um, anyways, again, Doty Avenue. That came up with Okamo's name also as well. See, the Kornblum one didn't. Okay, yeah. But there were a couple names on there that I wanted to see. It's all right. It's all right. You don't have to apologize for that stuff. You don't take it down. Don't matter. Let's see. I just want to see some of these names here real quick while it's still in my head. Oh shit! There we go. 415 Washington Boulevard. Whew. There's that address. It led to a lot of bullshit, and I still got questions. I still got questions. Hey, Bruckner, Gonzalez. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Okay, Charles Haskins. No. Charles. No. Let's see. Paddock, Delwood Parkway. Okay. So okay. Here. Continue with the minutia. The minutia. Oh, there's the Shaws. Oh man, it was on the same one that I was looking at. Um, uh, this is from Paddock's background report, and I believe it's the one Turber put out there. The what I'm looking at right now, what's on screen. The stuff I did before was my own research. That little video that I played, that was a video that was a private video between me and uh, Hunter, and I believe a couple other people guys see it. But yeah, I just figured I'd play it because I had to go check it, make sure I didn't do something stupid like dox myself or start talking all crazy. So I watched it, and then I played it. So yeah, it looked like Doty Avenue was someplace that had something to do with that Okamoto guy also. Um, Kind of looks like they were a little bit in business together. It looks like he made the Central Park Apartments LLC in 2004, I believe I said in that video. Where I got that, I don't know. But let's see real quick. It's Via Ventura. So it's 2009 up here. Yeah, I believe this was given to me by somebody else. Somebody gave this to me. And I believe this was one of Turber's reports. Because, the only thing that really differentiates this from from the little bit of research I've done, the only thing that differentiates words are hard right now. This from any other Intellis report or whatever is this has social security numbers in it, but really, I don't really care about that too much. But at least it saved me a couple bucks on Intellis getting this. So Doty Avenue, looked that up yesterday. That's a ghetto. It's a ghetto. It's in the middle of the ghetto. Hawthorne is not the jewel of LA. Of course, not the worst place in LA. That's for damn sure. But it's definitely not like not really the nicest neighborhood. So I kind of have issues with, and then I got to go back, and I got another video I got to find. I have a video where I went into the email address of that Powerpuff Girl thing, whatever, and I got to find that because that was interesting to me also, and it was around the same time. But I don't know if I kept that video. I may not have. Okay, so what are we looking at? We're looking at Kornblum Avenue. So let's kick this up. And this was what it says 1974 to 2004. Okay, so, all right, whatever. Let me remember how to do my job here. And let's go to whoops. I need let's see, it's Kornblum Avenue. Hey, how you doing? All right, 13629. That's it right there. This looks like a nice place. Yeah, it looks like a fairly new place too. I mean, these buildings don't necessarily, but this building looks like it's either renovated or that's a new building. Both these buildings. Um, so that's a place he owned. Let's look at the vehicles. You can always tell by the vehicles. You know, we got somebody's hoopty there. A little bit of a drive-by car right there. Yeah, got a little bit of a drive-by car up here. The minivan. So we got a family in there. Minivan with paint. Is paint peeling? Yeah, the paint's peeling on that thing. So they ain't taking care of it. So it's probably an older minivan. Oh, that thing. Yeah. So the cars aren't that great. So it's. I think it's probably. I mean, it's always a good sign, dude, when you have a freaking couch on your porch. Leaning up against a brick wall. That's a good sign of a good neighborhood. So I guess it's probably not the greatest neighborhood, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if Okamoto lived here and Paddock owned it. I really don't know. But the building looks nice. I mean, at least they did. Uh, let's see. Oh, we're just looking at these are the properties. This is a property that Paddock owned. This is something that had Paddock's name on it. So I'm just going through the report here a little bit. And let's see where in Hawthorne this is. Let's see if we can expand this out. Let's go out a little bit. Okay. By Northgate Market. I mean, and this is probably a current photo too, so who knows? This may have been beat up when he had it. It may got renovated after him. I don't know. Hawthorne DMV. That's City of Hawthorne, right dead center. Los Angeles Air Force Base. That's the Air Force Base. I wonder if he worked over there. I don't know. I don't know if he worked for Rockwell or Northrop. Whichever one he worked for. I mean, they may have offices over there. I don't know. Although he was just a bookkeeper, so I don't know if that really matters. They probably had something else going on there. Let's see. Let's go back to what we're looking at here. All right, so Hawthorne looks like he bought this early, right? 1974. So I guess yeah, I guess it's possible. This was one of his early pads. Let's see, purchase price, assessed value. That's a lot of money. I don't know if Paddock owned the entire 44. There's 44 apartments in there? Are you fucking crazy? Where the fuck are you hiding 44 apartments? Holy shit. Wait, I want to see this again, man. Where the fuck are you putting 44 apartments? I mean, I'm sure that the FAR building's attached to it. Where the fuck are you putting 44 apartments? That's got to go way back. That's got to go way, way back there. Let's see if we can get a roundabout view here. See how far back this thing goes. Oh, it does. It goes way back. All right. I was gonna say, there's no fucking way, man. That's crazy. From the front, man, it don't look like much, but yeah, that's a big ass building. That probably, yeah, you could probably buy anything you want in that building. So it's because the rest are it's surrounded by houses, so that's probably where the riffraff in that neighborhood hangs out. It does look nice though. They did renovate it. Doesn't look too bad. So, Cornblum Avenue. I don't see. I think he just had an apartment because we got this apartment 31 in 1994. I mean, I guess it's possible that this was a hand-me-down from the Okamoto family or something like that. I mean, I don't know much about them. I mean, for all I know, they could have owned this apartment building since Kurt is also attached to it, and maybe that's how Paddock got tied to it. I don't know. But up here, I don't know. I don't know if I'm believing that Paddock owned this entire building for a couple million. Geez, look at that. The assessed value of this building is 5.5 million, and it was only purchased for 2.5 million. That's crazy. That's insane. 14 current private phones, 44 apartments, dude. That's insane. Um, so it's Cornblum. That's the same address. That's just apartment 31. So it almost looks like he lived in apartment 31. I just don't know why. Up here it's got 1974 to 2004, and then down here it's got just 1994 to 1994. Um, Again, I don't know much about a lot of this crap. Um, I wonder if this LLC will come up. I wonder if we can figure out who owns this LLC. I'm curious. I'm curious. Um, let's see. Let's paste this shit. Okay. Let's see. No, nothing's coming up for the LLC. All that's coming up is the apartment complex itself. Um, let's see. Cornblum Avenue, Palmview Village. That's what it's called. But it's not giving me any information on the LLC and who owns it. LLC, San Diego, California. No, there it is. All right, well, let me share this. Watch it. It'll ask me for money. This seems like one of those web pages going to ask me for money. So let's see. Cornblum Avenue LLC is a California limited liability company. California filed on September 25th, 2014. The company's filing status listed as terminated, and its file number is whatever. So it's no longer around. Let's see. The registered agent on file for this company is Jack R. Lieb, and is located in San Diego. The company's principal address is Waring Road, San Diego. The company has one contact on record. Contact is Laura Oberhaus from San Diego. Oh, there's a Laura. There's a Laura. I think we heard about Laura's. Let's see. What do you say? Locate the APN. I don't even know what that is, to be honest with you. I don't. Let's see if you find the assessor's parcel number. It will list the owner. I can probably help you do that if you send me the information you want me to look up. Okay. Maybe one of these days we'll work on that. Maybe we'll work on live, dude. Let's do like a private live stream and do all that. That would be something to do. Get a bunch of people involved. I think, I think there's a couple people who like to be involved in that. Let's see. So this is the LC filing date. Okay. Laura Oberhaus, Chief Executive Officer. And Laura Oberhaus is the manager. Okay. All right. So, I mean, I could look up Laura Oberhaus, but to be completely honest with you, I don't think that means anything at all. At all. I think that would be a monumental waste of time going down a rabbit hole that doesn't need to be gone down. I really do. Because that's just the LLC that bought the place after Paddock was out of it, supposedly. That's what it looks like. Um, so there we go. Cornblum. Okay, so how about this Thunder Bay Avenue? That's an epic address right there, dude. That is a good address. Let's see. Let's go to copy. Whoops. Copy that. And let's check this address out. Let's see what this looks like. Because there was a time when I went through and I was looking up. I was looking up all the. I was looking all the stuff up. I was looking up all the people and stuff behind a lot of this stuff. There were actually a couple names that came out that were actually very interesting, but or just oddities. So let's go Thunder Bay. All right, Thunder Bay. Do we have? Could we put the little stick dude out here? No, we can't. Come on, Google. Get your fucking drivers together. We need photos. Can't put the little stick dude out. That sucks. All right, well, where is this? Next to a golf course. It's probably a really nice neighborhood if it's next to a golf course. And again, this is Henderson, so this is out by Vegas, kind of in a way. It's on the south side of Henderson, so it's closer to the desert. All right. All right, not much going on here. Not much going on here. It'd be jacked up if you found like an address that was like Tropical Blue Road. Oh, that'd be fucking crazy. What was the other one? The shit. I forget what the other one was. Tropical Blue. Oh, what stupid times we had. Okay, let's see. So let's see this Thunder Bay Avenue in Henderson, 2002 to 2003. Okay. Michael Doty. There's that name again. We have reoccurring names, right? Am I tripping? Dude, am I tripping? Oh no, it's Doty Avenue. Uh, and it's Doty Avenue, and now we have a Michael Doty. That's what we're looking at. All right. So look like let's see, the purchase price 250,000, the assessed value. That's weird, man. All these things in Vegas are getting bought up for double the assessed value. I mean, damn. 2011? Dude, was the market that good back then? I thought after 9/11 everything went to shit for a long time till right before the pandemic, but I guess not. Somebody had some money. Okay. Anyway, nothing major about that. Yeah, who cares? I mean, it was bought by a couple of those look like Asian names to me, and looks like it's being rented by a Michael Doty. How did I do that? Damn it! Ah, that's why I hate Macs, man. You know that's all I use these days. Let's see, Moonbeam Avenue. Moonbeam. That's a good stripper name right there. Let's see, that or a cartoon character. Actually, isn't that the name of one of Zappa's kids? Or no, it's Moon Unit, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's Moon Unit. Oh shit! Damn it! I keep trying to kill my own stream, dude. What the fuck? Don't know how to do my job. Okay, so Moonbeam Avenue, Panorama City. I believe is another Los Angeles thing. Let's go to this Unit 10. So this is an apartment. An apartment. Oh, Moonbeam's a great stripper name. You kidding me? I give her a couple ones. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Which direction is it? It's that direction, right? Wait, no, it's over here. But I think it's back a little ways. There's supposed to be a street right here. Huh. That's interesting. It's supposed to be a street right here, but there's not. Um, the fuck is going on with this guy's tires? What the fuck happened there? Look at that car. Holy shit. That is pretty epic. That's pretty epic. Damn. I mean, that's amazing. I mean, damn. Look at the seating in that thing. Holy shit. That's some airplane seating right there. Anyway. So yeah, there's supposed to be a street right here, and there's just it doesn't look like there is unless it's over here. No. I wonder if there used to be one right here. I don't know. Because according to the map, oh shit. Oh, you can go to the other side. Okay, cool. Cool. So he lived or he had a place in here. Oh, that's the street. Okay, it's the driveway. Um, yeah, it's one of these. All right. A lot of apartments, dude. But I mean, honestly, if he's like buying apartments, he probably ain't living in them. He's probably getting apartments to rent them out. That sounds like just a money making thing. That don't sound shady at all. Let's see. Purchase value 205,000. See, that's what I want to see. That's what I expect to see. 205,000 with the estimated value of 256,000. That's usually what you see in shit like this. Yeah, it's Moon Unit. Yeah, that's what I thought. Moon Unit Zappa. What a weird ass fucking. Yeah, that's strange. Okay, so and that was from 1993 to 2003. So it looks like this fool went around buying units, buying just apartment units. Here's his PO box for California City. Now I'm guessing the problem with California City is because he did this in 1996, 2003. California City was always a failed city, so I think that project probably didn't have mailboxes. So he was probably forced to have a PO box because there's probably no mailbox on the actual property. There might have been, but uh, that's one of those things that was like one of those weird. It's one of those weird things during the time when Ponch from fucking Chips was trying to sell property out in Northern California. So let me see if I can look this up. What are we on? We're back on the okay. So let's get a street view of this. Oh yeah, there is a mailbox now at least. I don't know how old this property is though. Let's go to. Sorry, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just. I gotta switch a bunch of windows here. So it would have been smart if you bought the apartment building and lived there. Most apartments have those big boxes, and everybody goes to it with their key. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, I don't know if he lived in any of these. I mean, I don't. Yeah, you're right though. Most people just buy the entire complex, uh, but maybe he didn't have that kind of money. So Jacaranda Avenue. So this was one of the properties he owned. But if you look at like California City, man, it's like all this open space. They couldn't sell these lots. I know they had problems with like water and stuff like that. I mean, everything I looked up, it looks like California City is just kind of a ghost town. It's kind of a wasteland. Uh, it looks like it failed pretty bad, but it looks like they have houses now. I mean, they have quite a few, but I think there's no way to tell an address on this. So I'm guessing that Google got it right. Wait, no, there it is, 8648. Okay, so this was Paddock's property at one point. I got it the Mazda. All right. So, and this was in 2022. I can see it right there from Google. So I don't know what it looked like, years ago. So there's that. Let's get off of this. Let's get back on this. Jack Grand Avenue, Kern County, 96 to 2003. So yeah, it's the same as the mailbox. 93 to 2003. So it was about the same time as that Panorama City thing that he had. So there's that. Albert, okay, those are the new owners. Um, Alberto and Christie. Let's see, purchase price 115,000, assessed value 126,000. See, yeah, it's like a cheap house for California. It's a really cheap house for California. I mean, even the land, dude, 10,000 square feet. That's a lot of land, California. Big Bear Lake. Now this, I don't know what this is about. I don't know why he had a PO box in Big Bear, and he had it for about 10 years. So this was something. Oh my god, this is something we were going back and forth with. I forget who I was talking to with this, but this was like a. I don't know, man. Let's see. Big Bear says for district office, contact visitor information. Yeah, contact us. Oh, this is interesting though. Okay, well, I'm gonna put this up on screen. I mean, it's mildly interesting. Yeah, Big Bear's a nice place, but I don't know. Oh, let's see. Peggy Paddock, uh, living in Cerritos, California. Contact details. So, man, everything goes back to Peggy Paddock, dude. It seemed like Peggy had all this property. So I'm wondering, I'm curious. I'm wondering if, like, Peggy's family, the Okamoto family, had property. If the Okamotos were the ones who owned a lot of these apartment buildings, and maybe Paddock was living in some of these places, because somewhere I forget where it was. It's something about how he had a job as a property manager or something of that nature. So I'm wondering if that's the case. Or no, it said I think it actually said security guard for an apartment building or something like that. But yeah, I wonder if that's what was going on here. If he was staying in these apartments from time to time to fix them up or something. He doesn't seem like that type of guy. But Steve Paddock, Nevada, PDF, Scrib. Um, yeah, I think I already saw that. So that's another background report. That's interesting because that leads back to Peggy Paddock, this PO box. So uh, I mean, maybe she has a place in Big Bear. It's possible. Maybe she has a place in Big Bear. See, I don't know how a lot of this works, man. Maybe she had a place in Big Bear, and Paddock had was paying the bills or something, or had something put in his name that was sent to that PO box that tagged the PO box to his name. I don't know. Not really sure. Not sure how the postal service works with stuff like that. But yeah. So I guess it's interesting that Peggy's attached to that. I said she could own a place up there. Maybe just had stuff being shipped up there to a PO box. Maybe she didn't trust him. She didn't want him sending stuff to her address. Yeah, yeah. I've been to Big Bear quite a bit. I just don't. I'm not a big fan of. I don't know. I just don't go up there very often. I'm not a big fan of mountains, to be honest with you. I'm not a nature loving person. So we got Moonbeam Avenue again. Um, is the same Moonbeam Avenue. Let's see, 9362. So we're all over the place on Moonbeam, but this is 1993, 17 units. um, so yeah, I'm not really, again, I'm not a realtor, so I'm not really sure how this operates. Um, so 1993, this Tony and Erminia bought this place. So is this maybe Paddock had a place there? Is it possible that he was living there for a time? And these are just, it's showing us the owners of the various. No, because see, that's just it. This is so screwball because it's 115,000 purchase price. 115,000 will get you one of the units, maybe. Um, so they must have piecemealed out this whole thing. So this is not somebody buying the entirety of the whole fucking thing. So this almost looks like Paddock was selling individual units to people. Moonbeam Avenue, 205,000 in 2002, but in this one it doesn't say. Well, it says 1993. So in 1993, it was worth a hell of a lot less, which obviously it was. That's crazy how much inflation and property value fucking changed. I mean, it doubled. It fucking doubled in 10 years. It's insane. There's our favorite 415 Washington Boulevard. Our favorite 415. Oh, I've been up there. Yeah, I've been Big Bear a lot, but I just when I was younger, and I don't do the whole skiing thing anymore. Don't really care about it anymore. So yeah, just not interested. Okay, well, we all know what this is. This is I'm just gonna say it, man. This is where Paladin lived. I forget what year Paladin lived there. I think it might have been 1998 or somewhere around there. I don't remember exactly. And if anyone wants to know, I guess I can talk about it. The what happened with that, and I'm going to say I was at fault for that getting out. I'll take the blame on it, and I'll tell you why here in a minute. But I'm completely to blame for that whole thing getting thrown out there by Turber, which is not what I meant to do. It's not what I wanted. But here it is, 415, the Marina Tower Apartments. Anyways, I'll tell the story. Just because everyone loves the drama, and it is drama, and didn't have to be drama. Ouija started talking to me, and I never really talked to the guy before that too much. And I had I think it was 2 phone conversations, if I remember right. I think it was 2. Might have been 3, but I think it was 2. with Ouija. And yeah, yeah, yeah. I tell people when yeah, I've told a few people. So I was talking to Ouija one day on the phone, and Ouija would share with me all kinds of stuff. Ouija's a hard guy he was a difficult guy to talk to because obviously he was doped up all the time. And, he was always in and out of the hospital. He was in bad shape. And so he's talking to me one day, and he got in contact with me. We were talking on the phone, and he tells me that he found out that Paladin lived in a building um, where Turber, or where not Turber, I'm sorry, where Paddock lived. That Paladin lived at the same address, and what I told him, what I told Ouija, I said, well, I said, don't tell anybody this because we've seen what happens when, this information gets out and goes public and everybody blows it up and then people go underground and it just dies. So I said, but your best bet is to talk to Turber and try and nail it down and try and get it verified in some way. Get him to verify it. Um, and so, but I told Ouija, I said, just make sure you don't tell anybody, and this does not get out until we figure out exactly what was going on here, and whether it's legit, completely legit, what the time frames are, all that sort of shit. And if we can figure out, whether they were there at the same time and all that sort of bullshit, because this is brand new information. So I said, all right, so just, yeah. I said, I'm not telling you what to do, man, because your information, I ain't gonna tell nobody about it. I ain't gonna say shit, dude. But I said, the deal is, you don't want to tell too many people this, because it will get out. Someone will make a video. Someone will want to be first. I'm the first one to find this out. No, you don't want that. Instead, what you want is you want to figure out exactly what happened, what the dates are, and then you can confront the guy about it. And you can, I would think, ask him personally about it. Find somebody who can reach out and ask him personally about it. See what kind of answer he gives you. If you don't like the answer, then make it public and go crazy. Do what you got to do. The next day, the very next day, after that conversation, Turber comes on a stream, and I believe it was at night, if I remember right, and just starts ripping into Paladin about this thing. And of course, everything was very divisive at the time. Everybody was hostile. So, Paladin did what was kind of what it was expected. He just went underground and just ignored it and pushed it aside. So, to me, that was where the entire Vegas investigation died, was with this building right here. Because I don't trust Paladin after finding this out. And to be honest with you, all he had to do, you know, he'll never listen to this, but if he did, all he would have to do is say, yeah, hey, I fucking saw the guy on TV. Said, God, that motherfucker looks familiar. I think I remember that guy. And so I started researching it. And here I am in the Las Vegas community. So, eat a bag of dicks. And, but that's not what happened. Instead, what happened was, oh, I told you guys. And and it was just a bunch of bullshit. So, he could have went out and did the crazy live stream, got thousands of views. He could have even done it on Truth Bomb's channel and got some monetization money out of that shit. And whatever, dude. But instead he brushed it under the rug. But to me, it's always interesting, man. That's why I always ask people, why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you here? Why do you give a shit about this event? Because, when that happened, I was like, so this son of a bitch, man. So of all the places in America that you can live, in the world that you can live, you happen to live in the same fucking building as this fucking guy. And then suddenly you're interested in this investigation. You never knew who he was before this investigation. You didn't realize you lived in the same building as this guy. You didn't know that, but somehow you like miraculously ended up in this. I mean, the odds of you living with Paddock in this close of proximity, and then one day just being interested in the Las Vegas shooting. And I know everyone says, "Oh, he's a conspiracy theorist. He's always been a conspiracy theorist, and that's just what he does." It's like, yeah, it's probably you're probably right. But this particular thing here, he lived in the same building as a shooter a long time ago. So to me, it just tells me that is probably why he was interested in the first place. That's all he had to say. That's all he had to say, man. Yeah, maybe he didn't see Paddock there, but what are the odds? What are the odds? Have you ever lived in a building with a mass shooter? Of all the mass shootings that are out there, have you ever lived in a building with a mass shooter? I mean, a building, even that, even have you ever even lived in a building where a mass shooter lived at one time? Have you even lived in a city where a mass shooter lived? Some people probably have, but you know, I mean, of course, you live in LA, you know, you probably have, but you know, it's just a strange, it's a strange coincidence, and I don't believe in coincidences. I think that everything's tied in some form or fashion. So at that point, I just didn't trust the guy, and honestly, I still don't. And you know, like I said, all he had to say was, "Hey, yeah, the guy looked familiar." And yeah, I thought I remembered the name or something of that nature, and that made me interested. I mean, holy shit, this guy, you know, grabbed his mail next to me one day, or something stupid. I mean, or even like as I was looking at him, yeah, I realized, yeah, I lived in that building at one time, but I never saw him. No, we didn't get even that, dude. We didn't even get that, and that's all you had to say, dude. That's all you had to say. But instead, we get this. Oh well, yeah, I told you guys when I started this whole thing. I told you about that, and yeah, I didn't know him, or I never met him, or you know, whatever. It's like, dude, you know, seriously, all you had to do is say, you know, just come clean and be honest about it, and actually talk about it instead of just like waffling around the subject. That was stupid. That was stupid. But to me, this is where it died, dude, because you know, honestly, um, you know, who this made me question who is Paladin and why is he here? And I got the dog of a serial killer after he went to jail. Oh, okay. I know. Well, I guess there are coincidences, right? But you're probably not part of the community surrounding that serial killer. I mean, maybe you are. I don't know. I don't fucking know what else you get into, but I mean, you know, it's just weird. But you did find out, right? And if you were a part of that community, I'm sure you just come out and say, "Yeah, fuck, man, that's guy's dog, dude. I just was curious, man, like what this person did." You know, it's kind of interesting. But yeah, the way this was handled was very shady to me. It just was really shady. And I've told people that don't, dude. It's like I don't trust that guy. You know, I'm not shy about it, but I liked him in the beginning. But all of a sudden, he shows up on Jason Goodman one day out of the blue, and all of a sudden, he's something. I don't know, man. I was like, what the fuck? The fuck is this guy? Once once this came to light. But yeah, I was actually the reason why I was actually the reason why uh, he told Turber about it, and yeah, that kind of sucks because that turned into a shit show. Anyways, you look at this area, and this is right next to Venice Beach. You know, this apartment building, right? This is right next to Venice Beach. You know, which is supposedly where and small world, right? Small ass world. This is where supposedly Mary Lou Danley's kid lives. Somewhere in this area, where Mary Lou Danley is now living, supposedly somewhere in this area. Um, uh, tut, 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 tut. Now, I don't think. See, the problem. Okay, so here's the deal. That comment there. The Kale researching the real estate. And thinking she didn't know about, or thinking that she knew about Paladin and all that sort of stuff. She did go through all this, I'm sure. But she didn't go through Paladin. She didn't investigate her buddy. There's no way. I guarantee she didn't do that. She'd be a fool to do that. The only person that did that was Ouija, because Ouija was crazy. Great guy, crazy as fuck, dude. I mean, crazy in a good way. He went down every rabbit hole, and he was very passionate about this whole thing. He's a good dude. A little crazy on the conspiracy stuff, but yeah, he's a good dude. Anyway, so where I was going with this, let's see if we can open this up a little bit. See, at Venice Beach, again, interesting that Paddock lived here back in 98 or something like that, according to this. And now Mary Lou Danley supposedly is living out there. I mean, that's if you believe what Turber's saying. I'm sorry, man, but I don't believe what anybody says anymore. But supposedly her daughter lives out there, and I think that's been verified by other people. So, when he says that the daughter lives out there, okay, I'll take your word for that one. So interesting though that Paddock lived there at one time, and again, how many people could say they lived in a small ass chicken shit city like this with a serial killer, future serial killer? Anyway, let's see. So the jungle, what? The jungle? What the hell's that? So it's Venice. This is Santa Monica Pier. Okay, so Venice borders Santa Monica. It's not long. It's not really a long walk either, man. To get to Santa Monica Pier from. I mean, I guess it looks kind of long here. I've never actually walked Venice Pier though. But yeah, it's not that long of a walk to get to Santa Monica Pier, which everyone knows. Dogtown. Look at that. They named it Dogtown. Whew. That's cool. That is cool. But yeah, Santa Monica Pier. It's not that far. It's really not that far. And of course, they said he was plotting to shoot that up or something. That was kind of a rumor going around for a while, because he was looking up how busy does it get and all that sort of stuff, which is strange because, well, it's not that strange because he did live out here, but he lived out here when he was young or younger. Yeah, it's not that far. It really isn't. Yeah, Santa Monica's right up the street here. So I mean, driving distance is really close, but walking, it'd be a little bit of a walk, but it's not that bad. And I think he looked up some place over here too, which I don't see it on here. Original music, beach, Santa Monica. I mean, I've been through Santa Monica a few times, but there was a there it is. Miramar Hotel and Bungalows. That was another internet search he was doing. So he was looking at these bungalows here. Then he was looking at some bar next door, I believe, and then he looked at Santa Monica Pier. Is what he did searches for. I wonder if. Oh wow! What the fuck kind of weird shit did this put me in the middle of? Okay, well that's not really the bungalows. I think that is. Is that them? I don't know. It's over here somewhere. Yeah, it's. Let's see. I can't see which way my guy's facing. No, it's the other way. It's the other way. It's the other way. It's right here. So it'd be up in here. In fact, I think it's It's right there. The bungalows. Anyway, oh, Hermosa. Good old Hermosa. Hermosa's been through a lot. There were some crazy times in Hermosa. I've heard stories about Hermosa. Although Santa Monica was crazy too when it was still Dogtown. Let's see. All right, so what we got here? We got that's a Washington Boulevard thing. 92 to 98. Uh, Again, I don't remember exactly because I never did or I never even saw the background report of Paladin because I don't really care. It's to me, it's just you lived in the same building, bro. I mean, come on, say something. Just say something about it, dude. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. You just say, hey, man, yeah, I was just kind of curious what was going on with that dude because that name either sounded familiar or whatever, or you can just say, I never heard of the guy before I got involved in this. It just happens to be a big coincidence. But don't say nothing, dude. Don't stand on your high horse and say nothing. Why is this thing not working? So, what we got here? We got 1995. And, of course, the Mac does not like PDF viewers. Holiday Avenue, Rosemont, California. Kern County. He liked Kern County, man. He was up there a lot. He had a lot of stuff up there. 1995, 1996. They owned this for a year, it looks like. I think that's what that means. Owner Bergen Kate. Oh, there's your Kate. There's your Kate. There's your Kate. Okay. Anyway, let's look at this. Let's paste this in. Let's see if we got a street view of this. I don't think we do. Let's go to Holiday Avenue. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Even the Google streetcar doesn't give a shit about this neighborhood. Oops. Let's zoom it in. Dude, like there's like 5 houses. Is this I wonder if this is like another one of those weird developments that just never got developed completely. Because it's strange, dude. Let's see. Wait, what is the? I'm just curious what square footage on this is. This is let's see. Oh, the land square feet is 108,000 square feet. Damn, this is a huge fucking property. Living square feet is only 1,000 though. It's got a small ass shack on the middle of a freaking reservation. Um, so let's see. Where's Rosamond anyway? I don't even know where this is. Willow Springs International Raceway. Yeah, it's got a raceway there, dude. So, yeah, all that noise and shit. It's kind of probably a land time forgot. Islamic Mortuary Cemetery, Country Home Pet Care. Where is this? Where is Rosemont? Thousand Oaks. Oh, it's north of Los Angeles, up by Lancaster. Okay. Wow, that's a big piece of property. That is a good piece of property right there, man. Let's see. It could have been one of those areas they promised people to develop. A few people bought houses in the area and did not get developed. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I think he thought with California City, man. He bought into the ads for that. Paddock didn't necessarily live in all these places. He bought and sold a lot of real estate for income. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That this is a lot of this is just yeah. I agree with you on that. Let's see. So when did he own this? Holy shit! I've been going an hour already. What the fuck? Also, I think you came in a little late, True Seeker. So if you're interested, the beginning of this video, I played a video that was privatized to Paladin. You might find that kind of interesting. I didn't really. It's an old video that I did a long time, or not Paladin. I'm sorry. Got Paladin on the brain to Hunter. The private video I did to Hunter. And I played the entirety of that. But there's your Kate. Let's see. Purchase date 2012. So she bought in 2012. So I don't know what happened between 95 and 96. Purchase price 150,000, dude. Fuck, man. Got fucking 108 square feet for $150,000 north of LA. That's crazy. I gotta call my realtor, man. Sounds like a deal to me. I'm gonna build a bunker out there and live underground the rest of my life. Okay, so here's a PO box for Lancaster. So that PO box is probably tied to the Rosamond address, most likely. I'm guessing. I wonder if he does the PO boxes. I wonder if he does PO boxes so that the mail that is in his name can go to the PO box while he has somebody else live in the address. I wonder if that's a thing. I don't know. I'm just curious. That's interesting to me. And then we got a Big Bear Lake. Once again, PO box. He didn't have a place in Big Bear or anywhere even close to it that I know of. Okay, so El Paso Drive. Oh my God, this got to be fucking beautiful. Part of Los Angeles. Let's see. See where in Los Angeles we're looking here. And just out of curiosity, what was the let's see. So this is owned by Hector Gonzalez. That one before was a Cape Bruckner, which that name almost sounds familiar for some weird ass reason. Oh no, the Connie McCain's Connie. That's Connie McCain. That's yeah, that's Connie McCain you're talking about there. Let's see, real quick. Let me highlight this so I don't lose my place. And we'll go up to Connie McCain. She owned the place in Henderson, I think. Let's see, there it is, Connie McCain. Yeah, she owns this place in Henderson. She was the one that bought it. God, I looked her up. I thought too. She was. I believe she's the one that she's listed as a medical professional, and I believe her husband is also a medical professional, if I remember right. Not positive about that because I looked up a couple of these names. Um, this Gates one is kind of interesting too. This Mark Gates because it's owned with a Peggy Paddock, so that means that yeah, they were in it together. They bought it together. I don't know. I mean, for all I know, it could be another husband. I don't fucking know. Connie goes by Katie. Does she? I didn't see that, but okay. Where'd you find that at? Oh, I'm on El Paso Drive. El Paso Drive. Let's look at the street view of this place. Let's see what we got here. All right. Let's see. Let's go to this. Let's go to this. Okay, it looks like a nice place. Doesn't look like a bad area. It's up on a hill. It's probably not too. Let's see. We got some. I got some beaters up here. I got some beat up cars. We got a van there. Probably doing little Hollywood tours. God, was that? Is that a Prius driving down the street? Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look bad. And I believe what's weird is the area he owns is right here. I guess maybe there's a house behind that. Yeah, I guess there's a house behind that. Is that where he lives? What is this? What's the address? This is 1062. Yeah, so it's this next one. It's up here. That's fucking weird. It's right here. And is that the stairway to his house? Or is that the stairway to the neighbor's house? LA's a weird fucking town, man. No, it's the neighbor's house. So he owns this piece of property right here, but I don't see the entrance to this. Oh, there's the driveway. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There's the driveway. It's got a gated driveway. Okay. All right. Looks like a nice place. Yeah, it looks like a nice place. All right. Cool, cool. Yeah, looks pretty decent. I mean, by LA standards, I expect something trashed. Let's see. Let's see. Her email address is Arcady. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I know you got your 3 girl theory thing. I know. You told me about that. Well, you told me a little bit about it. You didn't tell me all of it, but yeah, there's a driveway in there. All right, so we did that. We're good there. So that was 85 to 94. All right, okay. Durden Street in Glendale. So this is around the same time. And I think his Glendale addresses were a little beat up. Okay, this is an apartment unit. Um, Address contains 12 apartments. Let's see. See, like, what would be interesting is if you could you could go back and try and get all these dates, and then I mean, I hate spreadsheets, fucking hate them, but you could do a spreadsheet or something of that nature, and then figure out when he was married to who he was married to, and see if these because I'm wondering if the Okamoto family owned a lot of this property, and that he was either, he might have been buying this property off him, or maybe he even divorced her ass and got half of the properties. I don't know, but that could be where some of his wealth came from, because he owned enough. It looks like he owned enough stuff here to where he didn't have to work. He could just live off the money he was making off these properties. Oh, good old Ouija. Ouija. Poor Ouija, man. A good dude. Lost a lot of people. It's kind of weird. And I'm not going conspiracy with them. I'm just saying. Whoops. No, I want to go here. And okay, so what are we looking at? We're looking at Durden Avenue or Durden Street. Oh, oh, okay. Let's show this. Let's show a little bit of this. Oh, look at that. Oh, how cute. All right. Enough of that shit. Okay, so this looks like the units. This looks like the buildings and stuff. Nice cars. Yeah, cars are nice. Pretty good shape. Looks like a nice area. Looks pretty decent. Um, yeah. So where is this? This is let's see, is this in? Let's go back to here. Oh, it's in Glendale. Okay. All right. Nice part of Glendale. All right. It's cool. I think Glendale is kind of a decent area. It looks like one unit though. Looks like he had one unit. It's purchase date 1989. Let's say 1994. What's that about? Yeah, yeah, we are cursed, that's for sure. But we're all insane for keeping with this. Okay, so what we got here? Naslumian. Uh, this is weird how they have a purchase date of 1 of 1989. They don't even have the whole date, just 1989. But then it says up here 1988 to 1994. So I'm not really sure how that works. A lot of this doesn't make a lot of sense. Purchase price 193,000. Assessed value, yeah. That's what I expect, right? People sell short. Okay. Oh wait. What do we have here? We have Cougar Road, Big Bear Lake. Did Paddock actually live in Big Bear at one point? That would be kind of creepy for some people, as I know we have people that live up there or live in that area somewhere. Let's see. What are we looking at? Oh, Big Bear. Yeah, dude, the cabins are cool though. Gotta admit, dude, the places up there look pretty fucking cool. Um, so we're looking for 42777. Is that it? 779. No, that's not it. Oh, he's got a little bear in the front yard. How cute. It's a little light, man. That must be for the nighttime. They must not have like street lights and shit. Worried about someone running into his house. So is it the next one down? Is this? Wow, look at that little matchbox house, man. It's tiny. Keep out. Yeah, that looks like a Paddock sign. That's probably there when he lived there. That was probably there when he lived there. Look at it. Everyone's got little bears in their front yard. Oh, how cute. How cute. Man, yeah, this is a weird house, dude. This is a tiny ass house, dude. What the fuck? This is a weird house, but they don't have any. We have no information on it. So this would explain why he had the Big Bear Lake. Um, if in fact he owned that, I don't know. Um, because it has no information here whatsoever. It doesn't have the owner. It doesn't have. I mean, it has the square feet and all that sort of stuff, but it has no ownership records. It's weird. That's weird. Let me see if I can go back and let's see if I can get anything off of this. Da, 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 da. Let's see. It sold for 265,000 on December 5th, 2016. For some reason, though, it didn't register on that whatever database that's using. No, I don't think it was a reflector, dude. I mean, honestly, I think that was a light. I think that was one of those. Uh, I don't remember what they're called, man. I had one of those when I was young. They're just like yeah, just like beacons, man. Used to use them on the dive boats and fishing boats and stuff like that. Let's see, but yeah, this did sell in. So Angela, you're saying like you may be able to get like yeah, everything's cute. Uh, you can get possibly the history on some of these properties, because that's what we need. We need the like ownership history, which I thought was public record, but I can't seem to find any of that shit. I mean, Zillow was pretty good for that for a while. Dude, that house sold for 521,000. Oh no, it's so what? Somebody made some money, dude. But you know, right now, dude, this house is probably under like 10 feet of snow. Look at that. Oh, it's 2 bedroom, 1.5 baths. What a quaint, cozy little place. Isn't that what they tell you with the realtors? When it's small, they say cozy. Wait. Really, dude? Really, really? We're giving you a view of the roof. Look at what you can see if you climb on the fucking roof. Are you kidding me? That shit? Unless that's a view from up here, but I doubt it. I think the dude climbed up on a ladder, got on the roof, took a picture. Look at what you can see from the roof. Okay, has a cool basement, man. That's kind of cool. Oh no, it's a garage. It's a garage. Okay. Nice little front room. It's cozy. Got a little bear in here. Oh, we got the bear, the mascot for the city. How cute. Um, they got a little hibachi on the up here on the patio. That's kind of cool. You know, a little hibachi. Yeah, there we go. A little hibachi with a garden hose. All right. Oh, look at how quaint that is. It's cozy. It's not small. It's cozy. All right, whatever. Yeah, I had a realtor used to tell me all the keywords they use for all that stupid stuff. You never say it's small. You say it's cozy. Let's see. Let's see on my phone. So what you're showing on my screen is very small. Yeah, you go back and look. I said you should go back and like look at the video I did at the very beginning. I mean, it was kind of interesting. It's something I used to do back in the day. I was a little more thorough with things. So that land on that was 4,000 square feet. So it's not too bad. I mean, you can kind of see it. It had a big property line. You can always build something bigger. So that's kind of cool. Um, da, 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 da. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you. So Big Bear Lake, that was about 1993 or whatever. Did he own that? So this PO box was in 1996. Um, okay. I mean, they don't have a lot of information on this, so maybe that's not even accurate. I don't know. They just don't know. I don't know. Man, someone got the last name Cerritos. And they're living in Artesia. They should live in Cerritos. So when somebody asks them, you can say, I'm Eve Cerritos from Cerritos. Where you think I live, Holmes? I live in Cerritos. It's my city. And pull a Braveheart on people. It's my city. I own it. Okay, so Artesia. Let's see. Artesia, California. I don't know much about Artesia, really. I think Artesia is kind of a small little community out there. And what do we got here? We got 3 current commercial phones and 18 current private phones, 50 apartments. Another apartment building, man. What the fuck? I'm tired of looking at apartment buildings, man. Okay, here we go. It's by Chick-fil-A. All right. You scored, man. You're right next to a Chick-fil-A. Congratulations. Hope it's everything you always dreamed it would be. Okay, let's see. We're gonna go to okay, it's this building. It's these buildings. Dude. I'm just gonna say, dude, this creeps me the fuck out because these buildings look a lot like the Desert Rose apartments, but I guess all these buildings look alike. Let's see. So what is it? The address is 11421. Yeah, okay, that matches. What is this called? The Eves Estate? Yeah, Eves. All right. All right. No Paddock sightings. Let's see. So Eve's Learning Center. What the fuck? Learning Center. The hell's that mean? Get to learn the history of this apartment complex. How epic would that be? It'd be the greatest job in the world, man, teaching the history of your apartment complex. Let's see. So we got Lexus. It's a beat ass Lexus though, but Nissan. It's not a bad Nissan. That's a drive by car right there, man. That's a hoopty. That's yeah. That's it's got some nice rims on it. He's sporting the rims. That's good. The OG rims, which means hubcap hubcaps missing off rims. Yeah, okay. Well, looks all right, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, just gotta get these like creep vibes from some of the video footage of Desert Rose, but yeah, it's all right. Whatever. You do you. Let's see. Let's go back to. So that was Artesia. 50 apartments in that piece there, and then 18 current private phones. Okay, obviously it's not filled up right now. It's owned by the Cerritos family. Cerritos, okay. I really don't care about the Cerritos family, but that was 1993. Again, not really sure. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. The dates on these are so screwball because, like, '02 to 1993 to '02 1993, he didn't own it for like 30 days. I doubt it. I mean, was Paddock into like real estate? Was he like, do you have like a real estate license nobody knows about? I mean, it's just weird. This stuff's bizarre. Let's see. Charles Haskins, Yolanda Haskins, Grandview Boulevard, Los Angeles. I think we saw a Grandview address on one of these other ones. I think we did. And this thing is not let me highlight shit because I don't want to type the addresses in. I am lazy, but it's not letting me be lazy because freaking Apple does not like PDF files for some weird ass reason. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can get it off this. No, we can't. Oh, I hate this. I swear I hate doing this. There we go. I think it's just because I'm computer illiterate these days, man. I lost touch with technology a long time ago. All right, let's see what this is. Okay, Grandview Boulevard, Los Angeles. Sounds like a beautiful place. It might be, though. Who knows? Let's see, 4040. It's apartments again. Yeah, apartments, dude. Like this dude in his apartment buildings, man. Oh, we're getting some work done. Well, it's Los Angeles, so there's every street is always filled with these stupid cones. Those are the ones saying, "Do not park here from this date to this date." Let's see what you guys are doing. December 15th. Okay, well, at least we got a date on this thing, 2022. So, all right, all right. Yeah, okay. Let's see what part of Los Angeles this is. Let's go to this. Let's open this up. Culver City. Okay. Yeah, that's not a bad area. That really isn't as far as LA goes, it's not a bad area. Mar Vista. Yeah. That's a nice area. Huh. Sunkist Park. Let me see. Marina Del Rey. Holy shit. Yeah, this is a nice area. Let's see. So we're over here by Venice Beach. Okay. Yeah, Venice Pier. So it's right in from Venice Pier. So this is not very far, straight up the road. Yeah, okay. It's not even on Venice Boulevard because Venice Boulevard sucks ass. That's like usually, at least last time I went to Venice, all these streets are blocked off except Venice Boulevard. Everybody had to get in and out on Venice Boulevard, and it's a nightmare. Like just getting up here to this freeway up here was insane. It's like a 2-hour drive to go like 3 miles. It's insane. I hate this area. I love it, but I hate going there. Okay. So that's close to Venice Beach, man. He likes that area, man. Not to do any cheap digs here, but wouldn't that be fucked up if Paladin lived next door? Back in the 90s. Okay. 1992. Yeah, see, like, okay, so here's the problem I have with dates, man. Maybe you can like straighten me out. Like, we look at this third one down, dude. This Backman Avenue in North Hollywood, right? You got 1983 to 1991. The fuck does that mean? Does that mean that he had it? He owned it from 1983 to 1991? I mean, what does that date mean? And then when you got something like that, and then you go up to this, the one that we're currently looking at, it says 9 of 1992 to 9 of 1992. I mean, what? This guy like bought it and then sold it like immediately? Is that what we're saying? Like, why would you do that? That doesn't make any sense because this is a listing for one apartment and it's it's a assessed value of 240,000 obviously, but it's sold for 149,000 back in 1989, which doesn't make any sense because the people who bought it are these Haskins people. So are they saying that Paddock bought it off of them? And then why is it in here like this? This doesn't make a lot of sense. These dates are all fucked up. Oh, you think he's flipping houses? I mean, it's possible. He's flipping apartments. That's weird, but I guess. I mean, that's strange. Flip an apartment. I've never heard of people flipping apartments. I've heard of people flipping houses, or if you buy the entire complex, then yeah, I guess. But that's weird. That's just weird. This whole thing, like, I don't get it. So, like, let me highlight this just so I can remember where I'm at here. Okay. So, like, you go up here, and we're looking at this, right? And this is 2 of 1988 to 8 of 1994. And then we have a purchase date of 1989, which is in the middle of that. So that means Paddock didn't own it throughout this whole period of time. Why the fuck are these dates here? What do these dates even mean? I don't get it. I don't understand. It's just it's driving me fucking berserk. And then there was something else up here that was kind of questionable also. Like, see, this one makes sense, right? This makes a little bit of sense because it was purchased in 1999. And then it's got the date of 1992 to 1998. So, okay, let's say he owned it from 1992 to 1998, and then it was purchased in 1999. And if that is the method of how this thing is structured, that's fine. But it's not, because we have a date right in the fucking middle of where you're supposed to own this thing. So it doesn't make sense. It makes no freaking sense. It's stupid. This report is stupid. It's messed up. But again, I don't understand a lot of this stuff. I don't know what the fuck is going on here with all this property stuff. Which is why I'm kind of going through it. And they got things like this, no information whatsoever. So I guess Playa del Rey just doesn't keep records or something. I mean, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on here? So this is 1991. Again, putting this all in a spreadsheet or something would probably be a good thing because then you kind of get a timeline of when all these properties were messed with. Playa del Rey. Again, I think it's all in the same area up here. Okay, where is the one he owned though? And again, this is more fucking units. Oh, I'm so tired of looking at apartments. I don't mind looking at houses, dude. Looking at apartments is stupid. Let's see, 8601. Where's 8601? This looks like just a freaking ooh. That's a nice car, actually. If you painted that thing, ooh. What is that? It's a Ford? Yeah, it's an old Ford. Is that a oh God, what would that be? That would be a 65, 66? Something like that. Somewhere around there. That thing's beat, dude. Yeah, homeboy bought a winner there. It's got rust on the top. I mean, that rust is bad too, man. You got to get rid of that. You got to scrape that, dude. And it's got plywood underneath it, so it's leaking oil, obviously. It's probably been sitting there for fucking months. Dude probably didn't have anywhere to store it. Is that a Fairlane? Fairlane? Looks like a Fairlane, but let's see. I'm curious. It's a nice looking car if it was fixed up. Of course, the trunk is popped. Yeah, Fairlane 500. Huh. Cool. That is cool. That is cool. It's the best thing I've seen all day. He's probably living in this motorhome right here. It's probably his. What we got in the motorhome? We got jack stands on the motorhome. What's going on with this motorhome? Is the motorhome leaking oil too? Yeah, it looks like someone's using cardboard to work on their cars. Yeah, I bet you the owner's the same person. Anyway, okay, let's zoom out. Let's get out of this. So there's a property. It's California, dude. Like California law, it's basically you have to own an old car. It's just the way it is out here. A big street, busy street. Yeah, it's a fucking apartment on a busy street. Yeah, I like cars. I wouldn't want to work on that thing. Fords suck. Fords are horrible to work on. It's horrible to get parts for them. They're terrible. So that was 1991. Okay. So then he went to Hollywood, California from 83 to 91. And again, we got these goofball dates because down here it was bought in 1990 by these Chow people. So I don't know. Why is this not cooperating? Excuse me. And this might be the last one I do for today. Excuse me. Because I got the hiccups and they're probably not going to go away anytime soon. Let's see. Oh my God. Really? More apartments? Really, dude? Really, dude? You had to keep buying apartments. What the hell's wrong with you, dude? Like, seriously. 554. Oh, dude. He owns the ones that are under construction, right? Am I tripping? Yeah. He owns the ones that are under construction. They ripped that building down. That's no longer there. So whoever he bought it from, they're flipping it. Let's see. What does this say? North Hollywood, California. They bought it in 1990 and they're just now working on it. That's crazy. Probably had some serious fucking issues on it. They had to, they're probably slumlording it. Then they had to fix it up. Oh yeah, everyone loves Camaros, man. I don't know. I like the old Mustangs. Some of them. Depends on the year, though. Really, but they're kind of small. I'm not a big fan of small cars. I like boats. I like the land yachts. So I usually like things from the early '60s, not late '60s. I like all the stuff that look like spaceships and stuff like that. Okay, real quick here. I want to go down, and there was something here. There's this place in Reno, and so then we go here, and we got owner Stephen Paddock says he bought it in 2013, but the date's up here. Oh no, never mind. Never mind. That's for Artesia. That's Artesia. Dude, I can't find. Oh my god, I can't find the one that was the weird realtor that I was talking about the one day, and I don't know where it was in here anymore. The people bought the houses off of him. But I thought they were in LA. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that because there was. I remember there were actually houses that were bought off him, and we just looked at one of them. I'm sure um, that were purchased from him, and it looked like they were purchased at a significant increase. Shit, they might have been apartment buildings for all I know. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's the apartment buildings, which would make complete sense, right? Then that blows out any kind of crazy conspiracy stuff as far as that goes. Because, dude, honestly, this just looks like a dude that was buying apartments and then running apartments and then selling apartments. It doesn't even look really all that shady anymore as I go through this. But you know, I remember the one was like it was a couple million. It was like 1 point something million, I thought, and I'm not seeing it now. But I remember the people he sold it to. There was the realtor, and then there was, and I think I had to look it up, but there was a realtor, and then there was a person who bought it from him, and they bought another property like immediately a year later, I think it was, and God, I don't know. I'm gonna have to see if I can find it again, man. I should have wrote everything down. Should have kept better notes, but yeah, see, True Seeker would like to get in on your what you were talking about because True Seeker did a lot of this stuff too. But our little private chat thing, figure all some of this stuff out. But yeah, there was something where this dude, to my memory, this dude bought some property and it was sold for a hell of a lot more than he bought it for, like a month later, according to these dates. I think I was going off these dates too. And then he bought another property like a month later and then sold that property at another gain to the same people. And the only thing I could find on those people was those people were being taken to court for supposedly not for being racially biased with who they allowed to rent from them. And whatever. That was all I could find on them. But the but yeah, so Angela earlier was talking about like doing some sort of maybe like a private stream and then going into some of the properties because I guess she's got some in on a someone that knows the real estate stuff can get us some information and so I think that would be interesting, but I wouldn't want to do that public. I'd want to do that private because that's going to be a lot of doxing of people and all kinds of bad stuff that I don't want to deal with. But I think that would be a good thing to do. Try and knock that out. Dude, it's 3 in the freaking morning. Are you kidding me? I've been on here 2 hours. All right, I'm out of here. That's it for today. I just wanted to drop in and do something. Anyways, everyone stay safe. Have a good night. All the good stuff. And like I said, if 6 a.m. Yeah, you're crazy. And again, the beginning of this video, I did some old video that I put together a long time ago as a private video for a small group of people. And you go check that out if you didn't see it. I thought it was terrible. It's like the way I used to make videos. It was horrible. But got a little better. Practiced. But yeah. If you get a chance, check that out. And I'm out of here. Everyone, stay safe. Have a good night. Later.